stuff right there. Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story, and today we have friend to the channel, Dennis Doerge. We're out in the western suburbs of Illinois, and Dennis has a great car for us. Dennis, what year, make, and model is this one?
It's a 1970 Buick GSX 455 Stage 1 automatic.
Nice. So let's take a look at this. How many Stage 1s did they make the GSX? Was it, what is it, 700 or something? What was the number? Do you remember?
They made 678 total.
Wow, 678.
And 491 of them were Saturn yellow.
Okay. And then it was Apollo white was the other color, I remember.
That is correct.
Yeah, they were in the whole space race thing. There was really the big deal. You know, when you think of Buicks, you didn't think of, you know, the muscle car. You thought of the luxury car, kind of a competitor to, you know, a little bit less than a Cadillac. But when they put this muscle car out, boy, this one really did well. You'll see in the trunk and treats, they called it something special. I don't even want to spoil it for you. But look at that. And with the spoiler. Now, you've had this car about 10 years, you said?
I've had it quite a while.
Wow. But you just decided to restore it. Does it look good? What made you want to restore it?
Well, I like them. It needed to be done. It was the original car.
And that is great. Well, while we've got this sun hitting the front end, let's pop the hood, shall we? And before we pop that, give me 1 second. You'll see that right there. It blends in nicely. But just like the GTO in the day, it had that tachometer. That's great. Now, this was kind of known as a torque monster, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Like,
yes,
was its torque was its claim to fame? Power brakes. Look at just all the detail. There's your. Wow. It's just like we're stepping back to 1970. I love the fact that, you know, like when you had the Hemi in 70, you couldn't get that air conditioning. So this was, you know, the best of both worlds, kind of a luxury sports car. And with the limited production, it was really pretty cool. You know, just really neat how that happened like that. Just great. I'll show the tag here. Now it came with the chrome valve covers.
Yes, that signifies Stage 1. All the Stage 1s had chrome valve covers.
Okay, let me pull that out so people can see. And all of the extra padding under here, you can see how that connects to that. Suck the cold air right in, so none of it coming off the engine. What were some of the difficult things when putting this together?
Well, parts are a problem, but
anything that was more difficult that people would want to know about?
just nuts and bolts and certain parts. A lot of it's interchangeable with the 70 Buick.
Yeah.
Skylark.
Okay. Well, let's fire it up, shall we? It just looks brand new under there. You did a great job, Dennis. All the hoses, the belts. Wait till you hear the sound in this one. Can you step on the brakes for a second? Oh, let it do that. Go ahead. Oh, listen to this low. You put the baby to sleep on that. Go ahead, Dennis, give it a rev. good one. Nice. The growler. We'll turn it around for you. I told you that we turn it around. And that's just a great back end. No missing this special marking of the GSX there. You've got that wonderful spoiler. How it sits just right on the trunk. I like that angle right there. And Buick, not necessarily known for its sports car, but look at that shot right there. That's just great. Let's take a look at our trunk and treats. And Dennis does not disappoint with the trunk and treats on that one. Is the gas cap right behind the plate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I see that. Let me just go this way for a second. Oh, that's great. Blueprint. The Velvet Hammer. All right, I'm gonna let you pull that one out because we still have more for you. That's a great piece right there. Here's the 70 Buicks. Look at this. There they are. Does it show the GSX in this one or no?
No, not in there.
Okay. They show the GS right there. The Sport Coupe. The Riv. Nice. The GS Riv, very nice. Your interiors. Golfing in the dark, always enjoyable. The Electra. Your sand trap with the sand color car. Nice interiors. That you felt like it was your living room. Out at the tennis match in the Wildcat. Your Wildcat convertible. The family with the dogs. For the LeSabre 455 coupe. Oh yeah, that's a great idea right there. That has no problem to it. Well, here's the story of the family and their wagon. Interesting vinyl top on the wagon.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see that. A swing out door. There's the one that's for the racer. Nice. Your Skylark Sports Coupe. The Skylark Custom Convertible. Your airplanes. Your airplanes and your four-door. Your interior. Your colors. Your stereo. Tape deck. The child seat. I just want to go back one page because I think I missed probably the... There we go. I missed that. Some of the different options on that one. What a great one. Your guide to Grand Sports. Light Your Fire Buicks. Nice, more of the same. I'll just take another picture there. Kind of a brief brochure. Now, where did you find this?
Long time ago.
I'm gonna let you pull that one out of the plastic while I feature this other one. The 70 Buick owner's manual, the 455. Some details there, as you can see. I don't know if I've ever seen that piece like that, by the way. Your jack stowage while I'm back here. This is just a century of Buick, but an interesting piece too. You'll see it takes us all the way to 2003, so obviously well past this one. And there's 1970 right there. This takes you all the way to some of the first ones. That's a cool piece. I'll let you put that right there. Go ahead. This is new. I haven't seen this. But there's your... Oh, that's great. Look at that. Well, that's how you do the trunk and treats, I'll tell you right there. Alright, I'm going to let you put that. I'm being super careful with that. Let me just see the back. Wow. That's great. That's a really good piece right there. Alright, I'm going to let you put that back in. May I open it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. There's your GS in the door. This one clearly an automatic. As you can see, the driver sees that view. That's just great. There's a classy feel to it. Dennis, these miles are original, right? 27 original?
I believe it is.
Yeah. The GSX by Buick. A couple of additional gauges there. Your kind of grab handle slapstick there. Clock working. Your gauges here. On, off, lights, push button, your power brakes, gives you a lot of leg room with that, the Buick logo,
Tack is on the hood.
and the tack on the hood. Well, we're going to close this. I want to show you one more shot from the side. That looks great. I'll just let you take that in for a moment. This sun's a little glossy. I'll take it right there. Well, Dennis, I think we got to take it for a ride.
Okay.
Dennis, here we are in the 70 Buick GSX. Now, you haven't driven this one too often.
No, not hardly at all.
How do you feel?
Well, I haven't driven it much. The engine's brand new and I haven't really broke it in yet.
Yeah. So we're not going to do anything super crazy. I want to show that tack, how that works. That's nice. Just like that. Well, we've got, it's got to feel good having this restoration done though.
Yeah.
It's got to, first of all, it looks great. I think people are going to love it when they see it at the shows. One thing I'll show too, notice how that hood right there hides those wipers. I always liked that they did that back in that time frame. I think they had some problems, maybe that the ice would get in there if you're in the Midwest or something like that. But other than that, that was about it. It's throaty. It's got a nice throaty sound to it.
Yeah, it's got a real good throat to it. Well, it's 30 over.
Is it the best Buick sound of every Buick you've ever had?
It's one of the best. Yeah, it's right up there.
Well, not a big surprise, right?
These things are really high torque, and they really run. It's a beast to drive. I'll be honest with you. It's unbelievable. It's scary sometimes.
Just the way we like it. All right. Brakes work.
Yeah, they work fine. Front disc brakes.
Yeah.
Great sound.
Yeah, great sound. This is great taking it on this country road and just listening to it.
It has a 342 gear ratio, positive traction, so it's a pretty peppy car.
Yeah, locks up the back wheels and gets you moving in a forward direction.
Not good on fuel.
Actually, it loves fuel.
It loves it.
How's your car on gas? Great, it loves it. This is good. I'll just show people, speaking of good. Perfect day, perfect car.
That's a perfect day.
Yeah.
These cars in 1970 had automatic brake adjustments when you back up.
Is that right?
You back up and pump the brake pedal and they adjust automatically.
Let's go. Nice. That'll cause a little smile from all of it. That just sounds good. What a great car. Well, Dennis, always a treat seeing you. I think people really got a chance to hear this one. I think that's the thing that makes me smile. It's just the sound of it, let alone the look of it. Just a great Buick. Thanks. Go ahead.
I love driving it.
Yeah, no doubt. Thanks so much for being on my car story.
Thanks for doing it.
You're welcome.